Everyone, my name is Zoe Lee from Federal International School Ipoh, and today I will be presenting about my findings and design for IDU. So the purpose of this presentation will be to raise awareness to students in Fairview and people about global warming. So firstly, what are the current issues faced by Earth that is related to oxygen, soil temperature, and water temperature? So firstly, for soil is deforestation. Deforestation is when people cut down trees. Deforestation is bad because they ruin habitats in the forest and also alter weather patterns and negatively affects the rural communities. Secondly is temperature, which is global warming. Global warming warms our earth and also causes things such as sea level rising, droughts, and more will happen to our earth. Thirdly is oxygen, which is pollution. Pollution is bad because it makes our air toxic, which can deposit into our soil or surface waters, which they are taken up by plants and ingested by animals. And lastly is overfishing. Overfishing lowers the fish population and also downgrades habitats. What are the oxygen levels and requirements planets need to sustain life? So firstly, planets need oxygen levels to be above 19.5% oxygen. If it's below that range, it will cause oxygen deficient. And oxygen deficient is bad because it will make you feel ill or sick, and it may even cause death. Secondly is liquid water. Liquid water is the main element for a plant to sustain life due to its capability of dissolving substances and enabling key chemical reactions in animal, plants, and micro oil cells. And lastly, planets need biogenic elements for example, like water, for it to have evolution to take place. Now, moving on to what are the current solutions that are needed to solve global warming. So, firstly, we must know the issues for global warming first. So, firstly, one of the issues is burning fossil fuels. To reduce burning fossil fuels, we can take public transport instead. Secondly, is factories producing toxic gases. We can reduce toxic gases by using more renewable energy and building more turbines which reduces toxic gases in our air emitted by factories. And lastly is open burning. We can reduce open burning by donating unwanted stuff to our families or friends instead of burning them outside to make our air toxic. Now moving on to pros and cons on my flashcards. So firstly, it can improve your knowledge by making you recall, reinforce, and also test your learning, gaining more information and knowledge at the same time. Secondly, is that you can spend less money on flashcards instead of paying more monthly for tuitions to gain more knowledge. Now moving on to the cons. The cons of flashcards is that it is not widely accessible to everybody. It might only reach a few audience due to language barriers, cultural differences, and more. Secondly, is that not all flashcards are sustainable, since some flashcards might be used from non-recycled paper, which might take part in deforestation. Now moving on to future recommendations to improve my flashcards. So firstly, I can make the questions easier. And I can also make more unique designs to catch the audience's eyes. And lastly, I can also simplify my answer at the back to not make people confused. So this is my flashcard and my TV model. This is the questions at the front, and this is my answer at the back. And this is my 2D skin model drum. Ideal reflection. In what ways, if any, did my understanding of the disability knowledge change or expand when I combine the two subjects in my article? Design and science both complement each other. While science uses data, design multidisciplinary understanding in equal action. What are some things I learned that caused me to think differently about the world? So, I learned that human actions affect our planet Earth, which negatively, which has made me realize how we need to take action early before it's too late to revert our actions done to damage our Earth. So, what type of actions could result from the learning in the unit? The actions that I might do to result of the learning in this unit is things such as joining protests, to raise awareness, using more renewable products, and more based on global warming and habitability on our planets. What actions might I be interested in taking based on what I learned in this unit? The actions I might be interested in taking is things such as recycling items that I don't need anymore, or using eco-friendly transport such as bikes or public transport to keep the air clean and less polluted.